Hello.
Hello.
How do you feel before a competition?
I usually feel really excited. Like, I wake up in the morning and I just really look forward to it.
Yeah.
So yeah. But sometimes if it's easy, more easy it is, the more excited I feel about it.
Yeah.
The more hard it is, the more nervous I feel.
Yeah. What certain activities do you enjoy in your sport and you not enjoy? Do you prefer the training, or is there different types of training you prefer? Or do you
I
prefer,
really enjoy
play?
attacking training because I'm an attacker.
Yeah.
And I'm not as good at defending. So obviously I enjoy training to improve my defending. But because I'm better at attacking, I usually prefer that type of training.
Yeah.
And I also prefer competitions over training. So I prefer to compete than to train because you train to compete.
Yeah. How long before a competition do you feel excited or nervous or?
Usually in the build up, doing training, our whole team gets quite pumped up about it. And
Yeah.
especially if the training session goes well, it puts us in a really good kind of state of mind for the games that we've got coming up.
Do you ever feel very nervous about the match, before a big match, or do you feel quite calm?
I usually feel quite nervous, especially if it's really important. If in the cup final I felt really nervous before. So yeah, the more important it is, the more nervous I feel. But I still feel excited to play.
Do you also feel nervous while you're during the match and while you're competing, or is it a bit more?
Usually the first maybe 5 minutes of play I still feel quite nervous. So if I'm taking a shot I feel maybe it might not go in because I'm a bit shaky or a bit nervous. But as the game goes on and I get into the motion of it, the nerves go away and you just kind of focus on what you're doing in the game.
What do you enjoy most about competing?
Winning. Yeah, no, I just like working as a team, and if we all do well, and gelling on court, and it's just I like team sports because you make friends. And it's a really good social side of it as well.
Do you ever feel different during competing and during training? Do you feel different when you're?
Sometimes in training, I train hard, but I don't train as hard.
Yeah.
I don't play as hard. Whereas in the game, I put 110% out.
Yeah.
Whereas in training, I obviously do train, but I guess I have a different mindset.
Yeah. And are you happy training in all weathers and all conditions?
Because I play an indoor sport, it doesn't really affect me because I'm outside. But if it's sunny outside, I'm usually more kind of motivated to go and train. Because if it's horrible weather, you just can't really bother to leave the house to go to training.
Yeah.
Even though your actual training is inside.
How do you motivate yourself then to do well and?
I know, I've just always been really into sport. It's always something I really enjoy.
Yeah.
So I use it as my free time just to keep active, and I think that keeps my head kind of clear of stress and helps me focus on the work.
Yeah. And how does your confidence change depending on who you're competing against? Obviously, if it's a team more to your level, or a team that's maybe higher up than you or lower down.
I feel when we're playing a really good team, we up our game ourselves.
Yeah.
So sometimes if we're playing a really not very good team, we don't play as well, and me as well. So in our Barking Abbey game a few weeks ago, I got my best shooting percentage of the season, and it was the hardest game so far. So I kind of step up.
Yeah.
And we've got harder competition, whereas I don't shoot maybe as well as I could in games which are easier.
Yeah.
But there's other times where I just shoot well, in a game which isn't.
You feel it helps you to kind of improve yourself and
Yeah, as a team, we all kind of get it together because we know we have to.
Yeah. Have you ever used any techniques such as imagery before competing?
Well, when I'm in a game situation, I don't really personally think I have time to think of imagery, but I have tried using it in the past, on my shots in netball.
Yeah.
So you kind of imagine the line of the ball going in, but it is not really something I do regularly. It's something I've tried once before, but it hasn't really stuck.
Would you kind of try at it again? And
yeah, I'd be willing to try it again, but it's just getting it into your head so that you just naturally do it, whereas at the moment it doesn't come naturally to me to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Beth.